Welcome back to CoinQuest World. Have you ever wondered if some of the rarest Lincoln wheat pennies sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or old collection could actually be worth a fortune? Most people overlook Lincoln wheat pennies every day, never realizing that these small copper coins have become hidden treasures in the world of coin collecting. What looks like just 1 cent could actually be worth tens of thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity, condition, and unique history. In today's exciting video, we're counting down the top 5 most valuable Lincoln wheat pennies ever discovered, each with incredible stories tied to American currency and history. Don't forget to subscribe to CoinQuest World so you never miss our latest discoveries. Thanks for watching. Coin number 1, the 1943 D Lincoln wheat penny. At first glance, it may look like just another old coin from the past, but its unusual history and rarity have made it one of the most talked about Lincoln cents ever produced. For collectors, discovering a rare example can feel like finding buried treasure hidden in plain sight. The year 1943 was unlike any other year in American coinage. During World War II, copper was needed for military equipment, ammunition, and communication systems. Because of this, the United States Mint decided to produce most Lincoln cents using zinc-coated steel instead of the traditional bronze composition. Millions of these steel cents entered circulation and became an important part of wartime history. The Denver Mint produced a large number of 1943 D steel pennies, identified by the small D mint mark below the date. Most examples found today are common steel cents worth only a modest premium over face value. However, collectors remain fascinated by these coins because a few unusual pieces and well-preserved examples can command significant attention in the numismatic marketplace. One reason collectors love the 1943 D Lincoln wheat penny is its distinctive appearance. Unlike traditional copper pennies, the steel version has a silvery color that immediately stands out. When new, these coins appeared bright and shiny, making them easy to recognize. Even decades later, many people are surprised to learn that the United States once produced pennies that looked silver rather than copper. Condition plays a major role in determining value. A heavily worn coin that has circulated for decades will generally be worth much less than a coin preserved in mint condition. Collectors carefully examine details such as the sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the quality of the wheat ears on the reverse, and the amount of original luster remaining on the surface. The most exciting discoveries involve rare mint errors and unusual production mistakes. Error coins often attract intense collector interest because they represent something different from the standard issue. A dramatic error can transform an ordinary-looking coin into a highly desirable collectible sought after by specialists around the world. Many stories circulate online claiming that every 1943 D penny is worth millions of dollars. The reality is more complicated. While certain extremely rare error varieties and unique specimens have achieved remarkable auction results, the vast majority of 1943 D steel cents are not worth life-changing sums. Knowledge and careful authentication are essential before assuming any coin has extraordinary value. Collectors often begin by checking whether their coin is genuinely made of steel. A simple magnet test can help because normal 1943 steel cents are magnetic. However, this test alone cannot determine rarity or value. Professional examination is necessary when a coin appears unusual or displays characteristics that differ from standard examples. The historical significance of the 1943 D cent adds to its appeal. Every coin serves as a reminder of a period when the nation redirected critical resources toward the war effort. Holding one of these coins is like holding a small piece of history from a time when even everyday pocket change reflected larger national priorities. As interest in coin collecting continues to grow, demand for attractive Lincoln wheat pennies remains strong. Collectors appreciate coins that combine history, rarity, and eye appeal. The 1943 D steel cent checks all 3 boxes, which helps explain why it remains one of the most recognizable wheat pennies ever produced. Authentication is one of the most important steps for anyone who believes they have a valuable example. Counterfeits and altered coins exist, and some individuals attempt to modify common pennies to resemble rarer varieties. Professional grading services can verify authenticity and provide an independent assessment of condition. Another factor influencing value is population rarity. Coins that survive in exceptional condition become increasingly difficult to find as time passes. Many steel cents were exposed to moisture and developed corrosion, reducing the number of high-quality examples available to collectors today. As a result, pristine specimens often command the strongest prices. The excitement surrounding the 1943 D. Lincoln wheat penny comes from the possibility of discovering something extraordinary in an unexpected place. Old coin collections, inherited boxes, and forgotten jars occasionally reveal surprises that have gone unnoticed for decades. This sense of mystery keeps collectors searching year after year. Even if a particular coin is not worth a fortune, it can still be a meaningful collectible. Many numismatists enjoy preserving these coins because they represent an important chapter in American history. Their unusual composition and wartime origin make them memorable additions to any collection. The 1943 D. Lincoln wheat penny remains one of the most iconic coins in the hobby. Its unique steel composition, connection to World War II, and enduring popularity continue to capture the imagination of collectors everywhere. Whether found in a family collection or purchased as part of a growing numismatic portfolio, this remarkable coin stands as a reminder that history, rarity, and curiosity can come together in a single small set. Coin number 2, the 1935 D. Lincoln wheat penny, a coin that continues to attract collectors because of its age, history, and connection to one of America's most beloved coin series. While many exaggerated stories online claim that ordinary pennies are worth millions overnight, the real excitement comes from discovering rare examples, exceptional conditions, and unique characteristics that can make a coin highly desirable among collectors. The 1935 D. Lincoln wheat penny was produced at the Denver Mint, and carries the small D mint mark beneath the date. It belongs to the famous Lincoln wheat cent series, which was introduced in 1909 and became one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. Featuring Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, the coin represents a classic era of American coinage that remains popular with collectors around the world. At first glance, most 1935 D pennies appear ordinary. They are made primarily of copper and have a rich brown, red-brown, or bright red appearance depending on how they have been preserved. However, experienced collectors know that condition is everything. A heavily worn coin may be worth only a modest premium, while a beautifully preserved example can command significantly higher prices in the collector market. One reason collectors appreciate the 1935 D. Lincoln wheat penny is its historical connection to the Great Depression era. During the mid-1930s, the United States was still recovering from difficult economic conditions. Every coin minted during this period circulated through a nation facing tremendous challenges, giving these pennies an important historical significance beyond their monetary value. When evaluating a 1935 D penny, collectors pay close attention to the details of Lincoln's portrait. Sharp hairlines, strong lettering, and clearly visible wheat stalks are signs that the coin has experienced limited circulation. The more original detail that remains on the coin, the more attractive it becomes to serious collectors seeking high-quality examples. Color is another important factor. Lincoln wheat pennies are often categorized as brown, red-brown, or red. Coins that retain their original bright red mint luster are generally the most desirable. Because copper naturally darkens over time, finding a coin that still displays vibrant red surfaces after many decades can be quite difficult, making such pieces especially appealing. Another fascinating aspect of the 1935 D penny is the possibility of discovering unusual minting varieties or striking anomalies. Collectors carefully inspect old coins for doubled lettering, off-center strikes, die cracks, and other production irregularities. Although most 1935 D pennies are standard issues, unusual examples can generate considerable excitement when found in exceptional condition. The Denver Mint produced millions of these pennies, which means they are not considered extremely rare in lower grades. However, survival in top condition is a completely different story. Many coins entered circulation immediately and experienced decades of wear. As a result, pristine examples with strong luster and minimal contact marks are much scarcer than ordinary circulated pieces. Professional grading plays a major role in determining value. Coins certified by respected grading services often attract greater interest because their authenticity and condition have been independently verified. A high-grade 1935 D penny can stand out dramatically from average examples, sometimes achieving prices that surprise new collectors. Many beginners dream of finding a penny worth a fortune, and that dream helps keep coin collecting exciting. While most 1935 D Lincoln wheat pennies will not make someone a billionaire overnight, discovering an exceptionally preserved example can still be a thrilling experience. The true value often comes from rarity, condition, collector demand, and historical importance working together. One of the reasons Lincoln wheat pennies remain so popular is their accessibility. Unlike some rare coins that cost thousands of dollars just to enter the market, many collectors begin their journey by searching through old penny collections. This creates a constant demand for attractive wheat cents and helps maintain interest in coins like the 1935 issue. The design itself continues to captivate collectors. Abraham Lincoln's portrait symbolizes leadership and national unity, while the wheat stalks on the reverse represent prosperity and agricultural strength. Together, these elements create a timeless design that has endured for generations and remains instantly recognizable to coin enthusiasts. As collectors search for hidden treasures, they often examine every detail under magnification. Tiny differences in strike quality, surface preservation, and mint luster can dramatically influence desirability. What appears to be a simple old penny to one person may reveal impressive characteristics to a knowledgeable collector. The excitement surrounding old coins is not only about money. Every coin tells a story. The 1935 Lincoln wheat penny may have traveled. Coin number 3, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny. A coin that may appear ordinary at first glance but continues to capture the imagination of collectors across the world. With its classic design, rich history, and the possibility of rare varieties, this small copper coin remains one of the most talked about pieces in American coin collecting. The year 1946 was a significant moment in American history. The world was recovering from the end of World War II, and the United States was entering a new era of growth and opportunity. Coins produced during this period became symbols of a nation moving forward. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny represents that historic transition, making it much more than just a 1-cent coin. When examining a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, the first thing you notice is the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the front. His image has been a symbol of honesty, leadership, and perseverance for generations. On the reverse side, 2 wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, creating one of the most beloved designs in American coin history. Most 1946 Lincoln wheat pennies are common and worth only a modest amount in circulated condition. However, collectors know that value in the coin world is often determined by much more than age alone. Condition, rarity, color, strike quality, and unusual minting characteristics can dramatically affect what a coin is worth in today's market. One of the reasons this coin continues to attract attention is the possibility of finding exceptional examples that survived decades with very little wear. Coins showing bright original surfaces, strong details, and attractive eye appeal are often much harder to find than people realize. Such examples can command significantly higher prices than ordinary circulated pieces. The excitement becomes even greater when collectors discover unusual varieties or minting errors. While not every 1946 penny contains an error, coins with distinctive characteristics can generate tremendous interest among enthusiasts. Error coins often tell unique stories about the minting process and can become highly sought after by serious collectors. Another factor that influences value is the mint mark. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny was struck at different United States mint facilities. Some mint locations produced coins that are more desirable in top grades, especially when combined with strong strikes and original color. Collectors carefully examine these details before determining a coin's potential worth. Many people inherit old coin collections from parents, grandparents, or relatives without realizing what treasures might be hidden inside. A 1946 Lincoln wheat penny sitting unnoticed in a box, jar, or album could be far more interesting than its face value suggests. This possibility keeps collectors searching through old collections every day. The color of a Lincoln wheat penny can also play a major role in its appeal. Coins that retain their original red copper appearance are generally more desirable than those that have darkened over time. Finding a 1946 penny with vibrant original color after many decades is an exciting discovery for any collector. Professional grading is another important part of the coin market. Experts carefully evaluate a coin's condition and authenticity. A high-grade 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, certified by a respected grading service, often attracts greater attention because collectors can buy with confidence knowing the coin has been professionally examined. Stories of valuable coins have inspired countless treasure hunts. Many collectors dream of finding a rare penny in an old collection, hoping it might be the discovery of a lifetime. While most 1946 pennies are not worth fortunes, exceptional examples remind collectors why the hobby remains so exciting and rewarding. The popularity of Lincoln wheat pennies has remained strong for generations. New collectors are often drawn to them because they are affordable, historic, and widely recognized. Experienced collectors continue to pursue the finest examples available, creating steady demand for high-quality specimens. As you inspect any 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, pay close attention to the date, mint mark, overall condition, and any unusual features. Small details can make a significant difference in collector interest. Careful examination is always the first step in understanding a coin's potential significance. It is important to remember that claims of ordinary 1946 pennies being worth millions of dollars are usually exaggerated. Truly extraordinary values are typically reserved for extremely rare errors, unique varieties, or exceptionally preserved examples. Real value depends on market demand, rarity, and professional evaluation rather than rumors alone. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny remains a remarkable piece of American history. It connects us to a transformative period in the nation's past while offering collectors the thrill of discovery.